Hi, I'm the Homeward Helper, and tonight we're going to do some relaxing hand movements along with some finger tracing. And I'm going to be doing some affirmations with my finger tracing as well. I have a nice list of affirmations that I'll be tracing for you for your benefit and relaxation, my friends. And just feel free to kick back and relax tonight. And let's go ahead and start this session by taking a nice, slow, deep breath together, okay? So go ahead and inhale with me. And hold it for a couple of seconds. And exhale. Nice. I hope you're having a good night tonight or a good day today, whatever time you're watching this video. Yeah, like I said, just feel free to just kick back and relax and realize that it's okay. You're safe right now, and you don't got to be anywhere else. So let's just relax together tonight, okay? Sounds like a good plan? Sound like a good plan? Cool. I've had the past couple of days off of work lately. That's been kind of nice. I needed a little time to rest and recharge, and I guess that kind of inspired my quote for this night's video is I want to give myself a little bit of space just to rest and recharge, and I think it would be great if you did the same for yourself as well, you know? Sometimes it's good to just take the day off, you know? Sometimes it's good to take the day off. So, it's okay to put your phone on Do Not Disturb every now and then and just kick back with your favorite book and relax, get present in the moment, pamper yourself, maybe have a nice healthy meal, take a nice hot bath, take a walk outside in nature, and put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Be an astronaut and create some space. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize yourself. It's okay to do that. I want that to be one of the themes of this videos. It's okay to prioritize yourself. You don't got to feel guilty or anything like that. So let go of any guilt that you might have associated with that. I know it's hard. If you're like me, it's like I'm not going to feel guilty, but it's hard to not feel guilty. But just be aware that, at least be aware that you don't have to be guilty, you know? Cool. I hope you had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. I got a lot of work done. I got to see a good friend of mine at work as well. Got to spend a little time with a good friend of mine at work. So it was a great weekend, you know. I've been really tired though. I've been needing to make some dietary adjustments, you know, so I can feel a little more balanced and grounded in my body. So that's something I'm working on. So let's go ahead and start the finger tracing portion of this video, my friend. But first, let's take one more deep breath together, okay? So ready? Let's inhale. Hold it. And release, exhale. Nice. All right, so I have a few affirmations that I'm going to trace for you tonight. These are some affirmations that have come to my attention lately. I think they're important affirmations for all of us to focus on right now. So let's start with the first one. Ready? We can always start again. We can always start again. next one is new day, new dawn, new me. And feel free to repeat these either out loud or just in your head. I like to repeat them in my head for these kinds of videos personally, but I think it's a good idea to repeat them all the same, you know? And the next one is, be yourself every day. Be yourself every day. One quote that makes me think of is by, I think, Miss Eleanor Roosevelt. I might be paraphrasing a bit, but she says something like, be yourself, for you'll be criticized either way. Isn't that the truth? There's always going to be critics. We can't please everybody, right? And it's not our jobs to live up to somebody else's expectations. You don't have to live up to anyone's expectations, and neither do I. So let's just be ourselves, unapologetically. All right, the next affirmation I want you to repeat silently or out loud is, I am confident. I am confident. Cool. And then one after that is, this is a very important one as well. This one I've been thinking about a lot lately. I choose gratitude. I choose gratitude. We want to get out of that lack mentality and stop. It's always important to remember what we do have right here in front of us, right here in our lives, right now, so we can stop time traveling into the future and waiting for something that we don't have, you know, and just feeling upset and feeling like we can't be happy until we get that thing, when really we have plenty to be thankful for right here, right now. Now is the only time I know, you know? Now is the only time we really know. So let's be grateful for each and every moment, each and every person, and each and every object that we do have in our lives right now. That might sound a little corny, but it's true, you know? All right, the next one is, this is also a very important one to me. I am a free spirit. I am a free spirit. Beautiful. And that has a lot to, it's kind of an echo to what? To be yourself every day. Be a free spirit. Don't worry about people pleasing. Don't worry about living up to somebody else's expectations. Just be yourself unapologetically, you know. Choose love. Choose joy. Choose to let go of the judgment and the fire and brimstone of others. Let go of the criticisms and judgments. And just be yourself with freedom and love. Be yourself, you know. We don't need permission to be ourselves, you know. We don't need permission to be ourselves. The next one is, I choose life. I choose life. I choose life. And right here, as you're watching this video, we're living it together, you know? This is the present moment. We're in the present moment right now. We got the crickets going. I got my candle with me. Anybody else like the pumpkin spice candles? It's fall. I gotta stock up. I want to make sure not to run out of these, at least until like November, you know? I love my pumpkin spice candles. Okay. Oh, this is another good one. Kind of ties together with everything else. I keep an open mind. I keep an open mind. Not everybody does, right? Not everybody's going to accept us for who we are. Not everybody's going to agree with our beliefs or opinions. Not everybody has an open mind, sadly, but it's true. It's important to be aware of that, but don't let that stop you from expressing yourself. Don't let that stop you from being yourself. Remember, you're not here to people please. You're not here to live up to somebody else's expectations, You're your own person. You are an individual. You are a free thinker. You are a free thinker. And the second to last one is also, there's a lot to this one, but I'll just say it, okay? I love without condition. I love without condition. Sometimes we might not always be in an ideal situation, but we can always choose to be joyful or choose to be grateful for something either way, For me, for example, I've been single. I'm going to tell you something I don't tell a lot of people until now. I haven't been on a date in 13 years, right? But am I going to let that stop me from feeling joy? No, because I love without condition. Even though this is very important to me, and I haven't found my special someone, and I haven't been on a date in over a decade, am I going to... Whoa, that was like an owl outside. Did you hear that? Even though I haven't found my Juliet yet, I can still choose to smile. I can still choose to embrace what I love. The present moment, I can still choose gratitude. I can love without condition. Even when I can't get what I want. Did you hear that owl? That owl agrees with me too. He's like, oh yeah, owls are very wise. And that's a wise quote. I love without condition. All right. Wow. We do have owls behind my house. I've seen them from time to time over the years. Beautiful creatures. When you see an owl, you see an owl. It's like, whoa. It's quite a bird. It's a powerful looking bird, All right, the last quote is very special as well. And an old friend of mine actually introduced this quote to me. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. And that means seize the day. In Latin, that means seize the day. So we take all these affirmations and we carpe diem, we seize the day. Tomorrow's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new you. It's a new me. We're always changing. We're always growing. Let's have fun with it. Let's be grateful for all the beauty that we do have in the here and the now, despite our shortcomings, despite what we don't have or who we don't have right now. Let's choose anyway. Let's choose to be joyful anyway. Let's choose to love without condition. And allow yourself to have some space, okay? Create a little secret garden for yourself, a little happy place for you. It's okay to do that. Like I said, just say no to people sometimes. Hey, can you come out tonight? No, not tonight. Hey, can you come in and work this extra shift? No, not right now. I need some space for myself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close this video out with a little bit of crystal healing. I have my beautiful and magical selenite crystal wand. I love this. Wand. And selenite is a crystal that absorbs negativity. It absorbs and purifies bad vibes and negativity. I think it's a very protecting crystal. It's a crystal that's very protective as well. So go ahead and give your negative energy to the crystal wand. And I'm just going to get rid of it for you. Let's do this a couple of times. Just exhale your negative energy into the wand. And I'll just toss it out the window. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And relax. Let it go. Nice. Excuse me. Did you hear that owl? That's so cool. An owl has come to visit us for our session tonight. And of course, I don't know if you're a fan of my fortune cookie. I like to collect fortune cookie slips, but if you are waiting for it, I am going to pull one at the end of the video, so that's coming. That's coming. I collect my fortune cookie slips, and we'll see what we get tonight. We'll see what our message is for the end of this session, okay? Just remember to keep breathing, be gentle with yourself, be gentle with your breath. Feel free to hydrate after you watch this video. Drink some nice water. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make some tea for myself after this video. One tea I've been quite partial to lately is kava. Have you ever had kava tea? Oh, it has such a unique and joyful smell to it. I love kava. There's something about the smell of kava that just makes me happy. Yeah, just relax, let go, unwind. Let this be your safe space tonight. Let this be some space for you. Let this be a nice space for you. Carve out a little time for yourself. Just relax. You don't gotta feel guilty. You don't gotta be anywhere else right now. And neither do I. But I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a really good week. For me, September's a little slower. I work in retail, so it's a little slow right now. The hours are kind of drying up, so I have a little more time to myself, which is kind of nice, actually. So, I've been off for 3 days. Oh, well, it'll be 3 days tomorrow, but yeah, I think it's going to pick up with retail, it'll pick up again probably around late October, early November, right? That's when people start going crazy for the holidays again, buying a lot of stuff again, That's when we all got to get out there and get our shopping done. But it's a good time of year. It is the season for giving, right? It's always good to give a gift to somebody you really care about. So I think it's good, but it can be stressful, right? It can be stressful. All right. Again, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'm going to finish this session. I'm going to close this session by pulling a fortune cookie slip. Sorry, a fortune cookie slip for us, okay? Ready? I'm going to drop them. And I'm just, you know what? Let's get this one right here. Apply your imagination to any problem that arises. Apply your imagination to any problem that arises. Beautiful. We all have the ability to be creative, we all have the ability to problem solve, we all have the ability to imagine something new. So, like maybe if you haven't been getting outside a lot, now might be a good time to take a walk and get out there in nature. Apply your imagination, but have fun with the problems, the challenges that come your way. What can I do? What can I do? And say a challenge arises, say, what can I do to overcome this obstacle in my own unique way? What can I do? What can I do? What's a creative way to tackle this challenge? So apply your imagination to any problem that arises. Beautiful. All right, my friend, I hope you enjoyed this session. Embrace your creativity. Embrace your creative side this week. Maybe create some art. Journal a little bit. Do some journaling. Whatever it is you like to create. Maybe cook. Try a new recipe. Cool? All right. But please be gentle. I'm the Homeward Helper. My name's Dave, and if you enjoyed this session, please like and subscribe. Please be gentle with yourself. And until next time, my friend, be yourself every day. All right. See ya. Have a good evening.